In 1992, a man walked out of a Texas prison without touching a fence, without breaking a lock, and without digging a tunnel. No one saw him escape. No alarms went off. No guards noticed a thing. Because this man didn't use force. He used intelligence. Cold, calculated intelligence. He wasn't a killer. He wasn't a gangster. And yet, he was more dangerous than both. Because he could become anyone. A lawyer, a doctor, a judge, even a dying patient. He could bend reality using nothing but a lie. And people believed him. His name? Stephen J. Russell, the greatest con artist and prison escape mastermind in American history. But what he did next, no one in Texas prison history had ever done. Stephen J. Russell wasn't born a criminal. His story began with pain, not violence. Born in 1957, his parents split shortly after his birth. He grew up searching for stability and control. At 18, he tried living a normal life. He worked in his stepfather's business, got married in 1976, and soon became a father. From the outside, he looked like an ordinary family man. But Stephen was hiding a truth. He was gay. When he finally came out, his marriage collapsed. His world fell apart. And that's when something inside him changed. He discovered something powerful. If you can lie well enough, people will believe anything. He started running small cons, fake injuries for insurance money, selling counterfeit Rolex watches, manipulating people with charm and confidence. And once he learned how easy it was to fool people, he never stopped. But his biggest con, it was yet to come, and it would make him a legend. In 1992, Stephen Russell went to prison for insurance fraud. Just 6 months, a light sentence. But he had no plans to finish it. For Stephen, prison didn't break him. It activated him. He studied everything. Guard routines, office systems, paperwork flow. And then one day he found his perfect weapon, a dusty office telephone in the prison workshop. Most inmates ignored it. Stephen didn't. He picked it up and became someone else. This is Thomas A. Johnson, assistant to Judge McGuire. We have a correction on inmate Stephen Russell's sentence. He's approved for immediate release. He spoke with authority, used real legal terms, and even sent fake release documents he forged himself. The prison staff didn't suspect a thing. No alarms, no fences, no chase. A guard opened his cell and said, "Russell, pack up. You're going home." And just like that, he walked out the front gate. But if you think that was the end of it, you don't know Stephen Russell. After his first escape, Stephen didn't hide. He went bigger. He moved to Florida, created fake identities, and lived a luxury life funded by fraud. But the good times didn't last. He was caught again, this time sentenced to 10 years in a Texas prison. Inside, something unexpected happened. He fell in love with another inmate, Phillip Morris. For the first time, Stephen wasn't escaping for money, he was escaping for love. When Phillip was released before him, Stephen made a decision. He would find a way out, again. He knew brute force would fail, so he used something far more powerful, fear, medical fear. He forged documents and claimed to be HIV positive, a death sentence in the 1990s. He faked symptoms, acted weaker every day, and tricked the prison doctors completely. Soon he was declared terminally ill and transferred to a hospital outside the prison. Overnight, the guards relaxed. After all, why guard a dying man? Then one night, Stephen Russell simply stood up, put on a stolen doctor's uniform, and walked out the hospital doors. No alarms, no chase, no witnesses. He escaped again, not for greed, but for love. Stephen reunited with Phillip. Together they built a new life, living under false identities and spending stolen money. But the law caught up again. In 1998, he was arrested for multi-million-dollar fraud. When officers surrounded him, Stephen collapsed, faking a heart attack, and was rushed to the hospital under guard. Escape looked impossible, unless he bent reality again. From his hospital bed, he faked his own death. Using stolen medical forms and a fake death certificate, he made the system believe Stephen J. Russell was dead. Texas officially marked him deceased, and once again, he walked away free. He didn't just fool the prison system, he fooled death itself. Eventually, Stephen was caught for good. He's now serving a 144-year sentence in Texas. But his story didn't end behind bars. Hollywood turned his life into a movie. I Love You, Phillip Morris, starring Jim Carrey. A fitting tribute to a man who proved that with enough intelligence, charm, and audacity, you could walk out of prison without ever breaking a lock. Stephen J. Russell, the man who lied his way to freedom, again and again.